Right now at 5, lighting up La Crosse's north side. The Oktoberfest Torchlight Parade is lining up, and we're going to take you there live.
WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us. I'm Amy DuPont. Ken is off tonight, so we can now let the fest begin. La Crosse Oktoberfest officially gets underway tonight with craft beer night down at the fest grounds and the Torchlight Parade. That is where we find our Dua Israr. She is live on the parade route on La Crosse's north side.
Hi, Amy. I'm live at the Torchlight Parade, and as you can see, people have already started saving their spots for where they want to be seated later tonight. Now, the Torchlight Parade is a point of pride for La Crosse's North Side community, and it is just one of the many events that people look forward to each year. Now, we kicked off the day with the special Festers Carnival, and that carnival couldn't have been possible without this year's special fester, Liam Culkin. Now, Liam is a 7th grader at Onalaska Middle School. He was born with a hearing impairment and is autistic. I got the chance to speak with Liam and his mom, Kimberly, about why being the special fester is so important to him.
It gives people in the community just a chance to come out, communicate with him, communicate with us, and just spend time, as a community, learning about each other.
Liam is a social butterfly. He loves meeting new people, asking them their name, and giving out high fives. His favorite part of the carnival and the special fester was winning prizes at games and munching on some popcorn. Now, I got the chance to meet with Liam's best friend, and later tonight at 10, you'll get a chance to hear from him and Liam's mom about why their friendship is so inspiring. Reporting live at the North Side, La Crosse, Dua Israr, News 8 Now. I'll send it back over to you, Amy.
Hey, Dua, before I send you back, this is your first Torchlight Parade, right?
It is. It's first Applefest, first Torchlight, first Oktoberfest, so I'm looking forward to all of the activities.
Okay, yeah, News 8 Now is going to be there. Dua not only reporting for us tonight, she's also going to march in that parade, so she'll be all decked out in some glow-in-the-dark stuff. We're going to hear from Dua again at 6, though, ahead of that parade when she speaks with this year's Torchlight Parade Marshal. Well, the Maple Leaf Parade, as we know, takes place on Saturday, and WKBT is proud to bring the celebration right to your living room. Our broadcast starts at 10 on Saturday morning. You can watch it on My TV, which is channel 8.2, on Charter, that's channel 6, and on CenturyLink, it is channel 10. Jordan Fremstad and I are going to be out there all day, and we hope that you will join us. Area seniors, well, they've been festing all day long. They packed the downtown fest grounds early this morning for the annual senior breakfast. That event has been hosted by WIZM Radio for more than 30 years. But this morning was the first time in 2 years the breakfast drew a huge crowd.
We didn't have it 2 years ago at all, right? And then last year there was still some COVID, not restrictions, but concerns. So we had a smaller crowd. I think we're going to have a great crowd this morning.
And that's exactly what happened. Volunteers from Ultra Federal Credit Union helped serve food to more than 600 people. And the Oktoberfest royal family and performer Dr. Rock also made an appearance. Oktoberfest attracts people from across the globe. This year, 12 festers from Winnipeg, Manitoba are visiting through Oktoberfest Visiting Dignitary Program. For some in this year's group, well, it's their first time in La Crosse, and they tell News 8 Now that they are excited to take part in all of our traditions, especially the tapping of the golden keg. The Canadians host their own festival that's coming up in February, and Oktoberfest organizers, well, they're going to get a chance to check out that festival themselves.
We definitely have enjoyed the hospitality here in Wisconsin, and if anybody wants to venture north in February, we will definitely extend that same hospitality to them.
Dress warm if you do. Those dignitaries, they're going to be in La Crosse throughout the weekend, taking part in all of what Oktoberfest has to offer. Okay, Bill, you are either going to be the most popular guy over the next couple of days or maybe the least popular. Right now, though, weather-wise for the fest, it's off to a great start.
It's looking pretty good for me and all the other meteorologists out there as things look to cooperate weather-wise, and that included today. A little bit warmer than the past couple of days. 66 here in La Crosse, 65 in Eau Claire and Sparta, also 65 in Black River Falls, 68 in Winona, and 62 in Viroqua. Mostly sunny conditions right now. Again, it's going to be a beautiful evening. Some clouds over far northwestern Wisconsin, about the northern half of Minnesota. A few isolated showers up there, but those will stay to our north. Temperatures still in the lower to middle 60s for most, including 65 in La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Black River Falls. Torchlight parade forecast again starts at 7 p.m. Temperatures will be in the upper 50s, dropping to about 53 by 9 o'clock, so you'll definitely want to dress accordingly, but no rainfall to worry about this evening. Otherwise, not quite as chilly overnight. Lows in La Crosse around 43, a little bit colder to the north and east, mid-30s there, so now no frost or freeze headlines for the region for tonight for a change. We'll talk details about that weekend forecast, including the Maple Leaf forecast on Saturday. It's coming up in just a few minutes.
I'm excited to talk to you about that, Bill, because I know this is a big first for you, a first in a long time. You're going to walk the parade.
First time ever. Usually I'm doing what you're doing with the broadcast, but yeah, I figured got to walk it once, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's an experience, that's for sure. Yeah. All right, we're going to talk about that in just a bit. Thanks, Bill. The wife of Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas met with the January 6th House Select Committee today. A committee member said that Ginny Thomas answered some questions and, without proof, still says she believes the election was stolen. Panel members have long said they are interested in speaking with Thomas after reports of text messages she exchanged with former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows about overturning the 2020 election. Thomas attended the January 6th rally that preceded the attack on the U.S. Capitol. The suspect in the Waukesha Christmas parade attack will represent himself at his trial. A judge granted that request to release his attorney from the case. Daryl Brooks is now his own attorney, so he's going to need to follow all the rules of the case and will be responsible for everything his lawyers would have been. That includes jury selection, opening and closing statements, presenting evidence, and examining witnesses. Brooks's trial is scheduled to start on Monday. 3 members of the state board that oversees Wisconsin's technical colleges and who were appointed by former Republican Governor Scott Walker have refused to step down, even though their terms ended more than a year ago. Dozens of Democratic Governor Tony Evers appointees are still waiting to serve on various state boards, but lack the Senate's confirmation. Now, these most recent Walker appointees who refused to step down have taken the same approach as Walker appointee Fred Pren, who was encouraged by sitting Republicans to keep his seat on the Natural Resources Board to ensure GOP control, even though his term expired last year. Pren's actions prompted a state Supreme Court ruling that a vacancy must exist before a governor can fill it. Meantime, Governor Tony Evers is meeting with students across Wisconsin. Today, he toured the UW La Crosse campus and met with students in multiple buildings, including the Student Union and the Prairie Springs Science Center. Student leaders chatted with the governor about politics and social issues. The governor, who is running for re-election, says it is important to speak with college-age kids because their vote represents the future of state politics.
I think students, just like everybody else, want people that are in authority and people that are in the legislature and the governor's office really work hard to find common ground as possible. I think most people would agree with that, and even I agree with that.
Earlier today, Governor Evers visited with students on the UW Green Bay and Whitewater campuses. Well, still to come, a ride for a healthier and happier life. The unique research taking place on the UWL campus to improve the quality of life for people living with Parkinson's.
Have you ever experienced this view? Hi, Andrew Larson here. With Gutter Shutter, you'll never have to experience it again. Please give up this dangerous chore and protect your home's foundation with Gutter Shutter, the strongest, most durable, maintenance-free gutter on the market. Over the past 15 years, my team has installed thousands of maintenance-free gutter systems across South Central Wisconsin. We'd love to come out and show you what Gutter Shutter can do for you and your home, but most importantly, keep you safe and off that ladder. So call today for a free estimate.
Life without Finati's. Life with Finati's. Finati's on Main Street in La Crosse is the only place you'll find this kind of variety, including our totally scrumptious caramel apples, juicy, tart, and smothered in creamy, buttery caramel. Finati's caramel apples, yeah, they're that good. Celebrate life with Finati's in downtown La Crosse.
The power to change your future is now. The SUVs are here. Be one of the first to drive a new Explorer, Bronco Sport, or Edge. Custom order your SUV today. Lock in 2.9% financing for 60 months, plus 500 retail order bonus cash on a new 2023 Ford Explorer, Bronco Sport, or Edge.
Buy season tickets now for the La Crosse Symphony Orchestra's upcoming concert season, Something to Believe in. A limited number of season tickets remain for our 124th season, so buy your tickets now on the La Crosse Symphony Orchestra's website. Guaranteed seats for each concert starting October 22nd. 6 fabulous evenings of uplifting music featuring the talent of local and national musicians. Buy your tickets now at lacrossesymphony.org.
It's a pattern we can't ignore. Multiple women accuse cop Dave Estenson of abusing the badge, trying to coerce them into sex acts for years. They said Estenson asked teens for sexual favors to avoid underage drinking citations and threatened to plant evidence on one teen if she told anyone. Still another teen said Estenson sexually assaulted her. He couldn't be trusted as a police officer, and he can't be trusted as state senator.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now, our community, your station.
The Wisconsin archery and crossbow season is already underway, and the gun deer season starts this November. But the Wisconsin DNR is reminding hunters now about chronic wasting disease testing resources. The department offers CWD testing for free. Hunters can drop off samples at self-service kiosks or with meat processors and taxidermists who are working with the DNR.
It is important to the deer hunters from several aspects. And one is, of course, the aspect of venison consumption and making an informed decision of whether or not the deer that's harvested meets the hunter's risk consideration as far as whether or not that animal should be consumed or not.
On the DNR website, you will find a map of those self-serve kiosks to drop off samples and instructions for directions for preparing the samples for testing. Once samples are dropped off, results come back in about 2 to 3 weeks. Testing helps the DNR track the disease statewide. So doctors are not sounding the alarm, but they do want parents to be aware of a rising cases of a particular respiratory illness. It is called enterovirus D68. And is in some cases causing paralysis in kids. Now those cases began to rise this summer. Doctors say the virus typically comes in 2-year waves, and the best way to be protected and to keep those cases low is to take typical preventative measures.
So the bottom line is we wash our hands, we do our best to keep good hygiene, we get vaccines on time.
Symptoms of this virus are that of a typical cold, but you should see a doctor if you or your child have trouble breathing or experience limb, back, and neck pain. Well, helping one another, UWL therapeutic recreation students are at Concordia Ballroom today, and they're helping out people with Parkinson's disease. Those students ran balance and hand grip assessments with community members and helped them try out a new adaptive bicycle. That clinic was helpful for both students and the community. People with disabilities, of course, found a new way to exercise, and the students got a chance to bring their studies outside of the classroom after many semesters of online instruction during the height of the pandemic.
This is one of the first times we've been able to get back out with the community and actually do some stuff, get some hands-on experience. Students can learn, community members get a chance to experience a different type of adapted bicycling.
To put the clinic together, UWL worked with the Star Center. That's an organization that provides physical therapy programs to people of all abilities. Well, coming up, we take you to Florida, where even after being downgraded to a tropical storm, now Tropical Storm Ian continues to dump a dangerous amount of rain.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grawl. I'll have the latest on Ian and our local forecast, which includes some nice conditions for Oktoberfest. Don't go away.
Meet all your flooring needs with 11% off at Menards. Tarkett sheet vinyl flooring is a quick and easy way to transform your home. Choose from over 50 styles of waterproof sheet vinyl, all 11% off. Enhance your living space with Shaw. From luxurious carpet to waterproof vinyl plank, we've got the perfect flooring option to add comfort and style to your home. Right now, all Shaw flooring is 11% off.
Save big money at Menards.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Get a $500 cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, now during truck season, get a $1,000 accessory allowance toward a new Chevy truck with accessories. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
It's Carl's Red Tag Sale Time. And you know what that means. Save up to 55% on floor displays, one of a kind, and scratch and dent major appliances. Save up to 40% on clearance TV display models. Save up to $500 on your outdoor cooking solutions. Save on entertainment stands, motion furniture, and mattresses. Dad's just getting started.
Look for the red tag. Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
Ron Johnson's at it again, lying about my taxes. Let's be clear, my taxes are paid in full, but there were times I was getting by on peanut butter sandwiches. And that's why I support a tax cut for the middle class. Put more money in your pockets. Because I know how hard you work. But Johnson used his Senate seat to write a loophole that gave huge tax cuts to himself and his biggest donors, leaving us with crumbs. And that's how we get left behind. I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
Your adventure starts here at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. We've got something for everyone. Explore hundreds of miles of off-road fun. Cap off the night with the crew by spinning up even more excitement. Or slow it down and relax. Just the two of you. Your adventure awaits, outdoors, indoors. Call or visit Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls today. Experience the difference. Trail Riders Package available. Thank you for watching News 8 Now, our community, your station.
Florida's governor is calling Hurricane Ian a 500-year flood event. The powerful Category 4 storm made landfall, and it is still causing lots of destructions. Millions are without power, and there's at least one reported death. Jason Allen has the latest.
Sanibel Island streets looked like rivers the day after the southwestern Florida community took a direct hit from Hurricane Ian. The powerful storm caused flooding and fires and destroyed a chunk of the causeway, cutting off access to the barrier island.
It got hit with really biblical storm surge, and it washed away roads, it washed away structures.
Nearby Fort Myers also suffered widespread devastation. Downtown business owners surveyed the damage. Storm surge flooded the entire first floor of Wink TV, the CBS affiliate in Fort Myers, knocking the station off the air. State officials say the next couple of days are going to be critical for response teams, and they are urging people not to survey the damage themselves.
Let the crews get in there, do what they need to do. We're coming in full force. We've got a lot of people coming in there. We need you out of our way so we can get our job done.
While no longer a hurricane, the storm is far from over. In St. Augustine on the East Coast, heavy winds and storm surge pummeled the beach community. In Kissimmee, rescue crews brought a trapped family to safety.
They were just holding the baby. Somebody was standing on top of the dining room holding them up. But the water is at least halfway up the house.
Residents along Georgia's coast are now getting ready for Ian.
We got all of our bags the last few days.
Oh, wow.
And we're putting sump pumps in now.
Georgia's governor says while the state will be affected, the damage is not expected to be as bad as the destruction in Florida. Jason Allen, CBS News, Fort Myers, Florida.
Wow, devastation is incredible. Bill, we forget how powerful water is, and we deal with some of that here, flooding, but hurricanes are just another beast.
They are indeed, and breaking news in terms of the strength has gone up to hurricane strength, I should say. Just barely, though. Hurricane category of 1, but the center of Ian is now just off the coast east of Daytona Beach. So it's a category 1 hurricane. Winds back up to 75 miles per hour sustained with higher gusts moving to the north-northeast at 10, 240 miles south of Charleston, South Carolina. And that's kind of the next locations under the gun, so to speak, with Ian. Here's the projected path over the next 48 hours or so. And you can see still holding category 1 strength with 80-mile-per-hour winds until it makes landfall again, this time along the South Carolina coast. So Charleston kind of right in the middle of that forecast cone, so to speak. And then it quickly weakens to a tropical disturbance as it moves into, say, North Carolina and Virginia. But the problem here, you've got higher elevations. It's going to cause heavy rainfall in those areas. So they could see well over 6 inches of rain inland, so that could cause some issues as well. All right, lots of sunshine right now, and our temperature topped out at 67 after a morning low of 37, 70 and 49 the averages for today, 87 and 28 the records. Currently 65 degrees with sunshine both at the airport and downtown here at the station. Winds out of the south-southeast at 10 miles per hour. The Mississippi dropping 5.13 feet. Eau Claire, good afternoon to you folks. 65 degrees, winds out of the south at 9, and the Chippewa falling 759.0. Look at the warmth out to the west. 60s, 70s, even some 80s over towards Pierce, South Dakota, but we are generally in the low to mid 60s, 65 in La Crosse and Eau Claire, 64 in Winona, 60 degrees in Viroqua. Winds out of the south generally at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Now, it's not going to be quite as chilly tonight as the past several nights. Upper 30s to low 40s across the county, right around 43 or so in La Crosse. Generally upper 30s to low 40s down to the south, so no frost or freeze headlines for a change tonight. Still some mid 30s for lows though over Monroe and Jackson County, up into Clark County as well. Lows right around 42 degrees for Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls. So skies mainly clear, some passing clouds to the north, but we're going to get on a southerly flow, and that's going to help warm temperatures back to seasonable levels for the next several days. Sky tracker showing clear skies tonight. Just a few clouds at times tomorrow, but lots of sunshine as well. I think any of these rain chances being depicted here, and they're very slim, are going to dry out before they do reach our area, so still dry into the day on Saturday, which is great news for the big Maple Leaf Parade. So for tonight, mostly clear, not quite as chilly. Great evening for the Torchlight Parade. Overnight lows around 43. 70 tomorrow, sunny to partly cloudy, seasonable conditions, and that's going to be the trend right through Oktoberfest weekend. Upper 60s to low 70s for highs, and mainly dry until a small chance of rain showers next Tuesday and Wednesday. Quite a bit cooler late next week. Highs only in the 50s. Won't have to worry about frost and freeze conditions until maybe next Thursday night. But by then we're into October.
Yeah, hard to believe. Thanks, Bill.
Okay.
Well, as Bill said, it's not going to be long though until we need to pull out our winter coats. And two groups are teaming up to collect coats for local kids. You can help. Details are next.
Friday on News 8 Now. This morning, crews in Minneapolis have been working for about a year on new infrastructure under the streets of downtown to stand up to the changing climate. We'll explain. And doctors are trying to bring awareness to head lice as September marks the beginning of potential cases of lice, what officials are saying to help prevent it. We'll see you tomorrow morning. More News 8 Now is coming up after the break.
CityCam 8 is brought to you by The Board Store. Ever wonder what a bath remodel would do for your soul? Rejoice! The Board Store can help you find that joy with a new tub or shower or a complete bath remodel. Call or visit today.
Beat high fuel costs this winter with a Harmon pellet stove or insert package from Warming Trends. Order now and qualify for a 26% federal tax credit and receive a locked-in rate of $1.99 per ton on your pellets for 3 years. Stop into Warming Trends today.
Under Governor Evers, hard-working Wisconsin families are being left behind. We're paying more for food, gas, everything. And Tony Evers tried to make us pay even more, a 20% gas tax increase, doubling the tax on home heating bills. And while Evers puts the squeeze on us, he wanted to give taxpayer-funded benefits to people who refuse to work. He even opposes drug testing welfare recipients. Tony Evers is leaving hard-working Wisconsin families behind.
Goodwill starts with you when you shop the original Halloween headquarters. This season, as you get ready to open your door to mummies, princesses, and never-before-seen characters, shop Goodwill for great deals on one-of-a-kind Halloween costumes, decor, and more. Perfect for any ghoulish gathering. It's your purchases that also open doors to job training and opportunities, all while keeping items out of the landfill, making you a superhero to neighbors in our community. Goodwill starts with you.
Lane's Farm and Fleet's fall jean sale is going on now. We offer genuine value on quality jeans and work pants every day. But right now, get even greater denim deals on the brands you love. Like men's Rustler jeans, just $14.99. Rewards members save an extra buck. Kids silver bootcut denim, only $19.99. Plus, all tires are on sale. Get a $100 rebate when you buy 4 Cooper tires. Rewards members get an extra $50 instant savings.
Find value at Lane's Farm and Fleet.
Beat high fuel costs this winter with the Vermont Castings wood stove from Warming Trends. Vermont Castings wood stove add warmth and style to function and convenience. Plus, they qualify for a 26% tax credit. Order yours today. Warming Trends, County Road Zion, Alaska.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now, our community, your station.
The La Crosse Salvation Army and Quick Trip are teaming up to help local kids and their families stay warm. Those two organizations are asking the community to donate new or gently used coats to Quick Trips in La Crosse and Onalaska or at the Salvation Army in La Crosse. Your donations are going to be accepted through the program called Coats for Kids, and they will be accepting coats of all sizes for all age of children. A popular La Crosse spot now part of a big collaboration. La Crosse Distilling Company announcing a 3-year partnership with the Green Bay Packers. Signature spirits like Downtown Toodaloo and Field Notes Gin and Vodka now going to be available at Lambeau Field. The distillery is known for their sustainable practices, and the Packers vice president says the company is an ideal match for their sports team. Congratulations, La Crosse proud. We'll have a preview of what's coming up at 6, and Bill is back with another look at your festing forecast. Stay with us.
It's dangerous up here, and it's no fun shopping around for a reputable contractor.
I've built my company on the promise to treat our customers like we would our own family. That means an honest, no-pressure sales experience, expert craftsmanship, and a lifetime guarantee of our work.
Over the past 15 years, my team has installed thousands of maintenance-free gutter systems in the Rochester and La Crosse area. And we'd love to show you what Gutter Shutter can do for you and your home, but most importantly, keep you safe and off that ladder. So call today for a free estimate.
Violent crime up across Wisconsin. Families nervous about their safety. Yet Mandela Barnes called for releasing half of Wisconsin's jailed inmates. That would mean releasing over 10,000 criminals right into our neighborhoods. 10,000 reasons your family would be in more danger. Barnes also supported defunding the police. 10,000 more criminals with fewer police to protect us. What could go wrong? Wisconsin Truth Bank is responsible for the content of this advertising.
There's never been a better time to enjoy quality Smith Brothers sofas, sectionals, and chairs than right now during the annual Smith Brothers sale at Drury's in Fountain. You'll save on the latest sofa styles, stunning casual sectionals, and cozy chairs and recliners, even luxurious leather designs. Smith Brothers, made in America by skilled craftsmen dedicated to putting quality first. Plus, there's even special 24-month financing on all Smith Brothers furniture. Smith Brothers furniture at the best prices of the year, now at Drury's in Fountain.
The power to change your future is now. The new F-150 is here. Be one of the first to drive the latest, most advanced, best-selling truck for the last 45 years. Custom order your F-150 today. Lock in 2.9% financing for 60 months, plus 500 retail order bonus cash on a new 2023 Ford F-150. Don't wait. Get to your Northland Ford dealers today.
September 15th kicks off a month of National Hispanic Heritage Awareness, and Pilgrims in Arcadia and News 8 want to recognize the impact Hispanics have in our area. Pilgrims in Arcadia continues to champion growth and diversity in our surrounding communities. As a Pilgrims team member, you will be welcomed, provided training, and given advancement and educational opportunities. Tune in to learn more about the month of Hispanic Heritage Awareness, brought to you locally by Pilgrims and News 8.
Coming up on News 8 now at 6, it is time to say E-I-E-I-E-I-O. It's Oktoberfest, and it's underway here in La Crosse, and we're going to take you live to the Torchlight Parade, and then this story is coming up tonight at 10. This is this year's special fester. He is a 7th grader from Onalaska Middle School, and he's going to make you smile, that's for sure. But you saw a preview there. The special fester has a pretty cool sidekick, and their friendship and relationship is incredibly inspiring. It's a story you're going to see here tonight at 10.
And it's looking like a great evening for the Torchlight Parade, which gets underway in about an hour and a half at 7 o'clock. Lots of clear skies, sunshine out there right now. Temperatures currently between about 60 and 65 degrees by parade time. We'll drop into the upper 50s and drop through the 50s during the parade, so dress accordingly. It's a typical late September evening across the region. Otherwise, not quite as chilly overnight. Lows in the Cross around 43. Still some mid-30s in our traditional colder spots north and east.
All right, thank you, Bill. Thanks so much for joining us. If you are festing tonight, stay safe. We hope you'll join us again at 6.